Okay, page 375. This is 24 through 29. I'm going to do 24 for you. So really all you have to do is 25 through 29 on 375. You've got sine of alpha equals 5/13. Go 25 through 29. I'm going to do 24. Yep, 25 through 29. And that's sine of alpha. And then you got cosine of beta. Cosine of beta. Notice that there's two different Greek symbols in there. Is 4/5. So what kind of triangles are we looking at? There you go, 5. There you go, 5, 12, 13, and a 3, 4, 5. Alpha and beta. It's alpha and beta. Use Greek symbols when you're talking about degrees. Okay, so if I do this, then I know that the cosine, right? And what are they asking for here? They're asking you to find cosine of alpha plus beta. Cosine of alpha plus beta. That's what they're telling you to find. Well, what's my cosine of alpha? If I'm looking at this one up here, sine is that. What's cosine? This just told you to kind of triangle you're working off of, right? So let's take the cosine of this. If we're looking sine, it's always opposite over hypotenuse, so it's got to be this one. So we're going to be 12/13 here for the cosine. Sine of beta equals, if I've got my cosine here, all right, and we're looking at, this is adjacent over hypotenuse, so we're looking at this angle. Sine is opposite 3 over hypotenuse. It's 3/5. So what's the cosine of alpha plus beta? It's cosine alpha cosine beta minus opposite sine, Maddie, sine, oop, that looks really bad, sine of alpha sine, sine of beta. Okay? So now we just wrote out the equation for this one. We know what each one of these are, right? We could just plop them in now. Substitute them. Just substitute them in. We got sine of alpha, cosine of beta, cosine of alpha, sine of beta. And that's every one that we need in here. So let's put it in. Cosine of alpha is 12/13. Cosine of beta is 4/5. Minus my sine of alpha, which is 5/13. Sine of beta, which is 3/5. 13 times 5 is 65. So since I know that's going to be everything down on the bottom, I'm going to just put one denominator of 65, because when I bring these together, all right, so on top I've got 12 times 4, which is 48, minus 5 times 3, which is 15. My answer is 33/65. That is what that equals right there. See how I did that? All right, you've got 25 through 29 on page 375.